Alright, what's going on, guys? So Competition Works was nice enough to send us everything they make for the Grom, and we're going to do a 3-part install and review series. First thing we're going to be doing is we're going to get rid of this huge, ugly stock exhaust. We're going to be throwing on Competition Works full exhaust system. It'll bring it from a high mount down to a low mount. Really quick and easy process. Just got to loosen up a couple of bolts. You're going to reuse your OEM header bolts right here, and then reuse the bolts that are on the bottom here to connect the pipe underneath the engine, and then you're pretty much done. Clamp it down and you're all set. So we're going to take you through the process. We've already loosened up the bolts to make us not look quite as stupid when we do it, and let's go ahead and jump into it.
If you're listening to this, you are the resistance.
Alright, so the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and remove the slip-on. So right now we're on the clutch side of the bike. We got a 12mm bolt right here that's connecting the slip-on to, I guess, what you could call the mid-pipe, but it's technically the header. And you're just going to go up here, loosen this clamp up. And then you should just be able to go over to the other side and take the bolt off for the slip-on and then pull that off. So we're going to jump over to the other side and remove the slip-on. Alright, so once you release that clamp that holds on the slip-on to the header, you're just going to come back over to the slip-on side, take off these two bolts right here. And then you're just going to remove the entire can, we should be able to do. Pull it off, and then throw this in the trash. Alright, so once you remove the stock can, you're going to drop down to the belly of the bike. You got a bolt right here, and then you got your two header bolts. We're going to go ahead and remove this bolt. Like I said, just like all the other bolts on the bike, for the exhaust, they're 12mm sockets. Alright, so once you remove that bolt, you're going to need a 12mm wrench, which we got right here, and then you're going to reuse the 12mm socket, because on this side you can get to it, but on the side closer to the camera, as you can see, you have the heat shield here, you won't be able to fit a socket inside of there. So we're going to go ahead and loosen this one up with the wrench, and then on the other side, use your socket wrench and just pull out this bolt right here, and this will drop your entire exhaust. Alright, once you guys remove those bolts and drop the stock header, you're going to go ahead and grab the Competition Works header that comes in the kit, and it's really pretty much plug and play. Just going to line it up, put it in, and like I told you in the beginning, you are going to use the bolts that came to hold on the OEM header with the bike. So you're going to just pop it up. You really just want to worry about getting it in there finger tight, that way you can let go and grab your 12mm socket. So once you get these tight, it just kind of pushes the pipe up in there.
Before tightening those, I'd make sure it lines up with that engine mount.
Yeah, it looks like it. Alright, once you get these tightened down a little bit past finger tight, you just want to stop for a second and look down below to make sure the bracket is lining up to where you're going to actually mount the header onto the bottom of the engine. Competition Works does supply you with the 2 screws that you're going to use, so if I were you, I'd go ahead, take each of them, go ahead and lock the header into place where it's going to mount before you tighten everything down completely. Alright, so once you get these bolts hand tight on, then you can go ahead, lock the bolts up on the top of the header, lock these down, and then you'll be ready to go ahead and install your canister. Alright, so once you get all these bolts tightened down, like I said, you're going to be ready to throw on your canister. So we're going to hop over to the back side of the bike and show you how to put that on. Then you'll be all done. All right, so now you just got to slide on the canister. Make sure you have the little the lockdown sleeve on it when you put it on. Just going to slide right on top of the end of the header. Get down there nice and tight. Then you just need to tighten this up. Alright, once you line up your can the way you want it, just going to go ahead and lock down this sleeve holder.
Of course, German method of torque. Guten tight.
Guten tight. Alright, so once you batten down that clamp, you're completely done with the install of the Competition Works slip-on, well, full exhaust for the Honda Grom. As you can see, it really cleans up the tail, especially once we put on the CompWorks fender eliminator and integrated tail light. The tail is going to be amazing looking, and I guess the only real thing to do now is to start her up. Oh my God. Oh wow. Well, as you guys can see in here, it is a vast improvement. I would say we probably dropped at least 10, 15 pounds from the stock can. The stock can was incredibly heavy. I'll hold it up here on the camera for you. And as you can see, it is huge. Absolutely gigantic and really heavy. So you're going to drop a lot of weight. It sounds like God. It's absolutely. I didn't know that a little bike like this could sound that good, and it looks absolutely amazing. Like I said, weight, sound. I haven't got to take it out yet and test the power out on it, but I don't even care. It sounds amazing. So that's how you guys switch from a stock exhaust to the Competition Works low mount full exhaust for the Honda Grom. Hope you guys enjoyed the how-to, and have a good one. Peace!